Hey honeybees, so I wanted to make a fun little video for you guys since I feel like July hasn't been off to a great start for a lot of people. I wanted to do a little something to hopefully make you guys laugh. I always enjoy watching people's reacting to my old photos videos, so I thought that I would give it a go myself, so hopefully you guys can get a little bit of cheering up even if it is at my expense. I've been scouring the internet for embarrassing old photos of myself for the past couple of days, and sadly I think that the worst ones were lost when they deleted Bebo and replaced it with whatever that mess is now. I hope you guys find this a lot more funny than I probably will, but let's get into it. This first photo I think was taken around 2010 maybe. I think I was like 11 maybe. I feel like I look a lot older than that, but I don't remember. What I'm really, there's a lot happening in this photo for me. First of all, let's address the fact that I'm wearing a South Park shirt that says something about vampires. I think it says vampires are so lame, and I used to think that I was the coolest kid for owning a shirt like that. My hair, another thing, that's what my natural hair is like, and I used to wear it completely natural like that for the longest time. The only thing I had was that little fringe that I used to straighten out sometimes, and it would come down to like here and it would be like a full-on cape. I'm also wearing a watch from Smiggle, and it was like this little jelly watch, and then at the front it just had like a little tiny screen that had the time on it, and it used to like flash, and it was like, yeah, completely made of like jelly. The highlights in my hair are another thing that definitely needs to be discussed. I went through this like stage for a really long time where my mum was like, yeah, you can dye your hair. So I got all of these really terrible blonde streaks, and then occasionally I would dye them different colours, and I guess for some reason I thought red looked good on me, and so I dyed them red. It's just so bad. Poor chubby little Mackenzie. This next photo is one of the ones that, like, there was a whole series of photos that are like this, and I wanted to find so many more of them because I remember for one period of time I used to take all these photos with like writing on my hand, and like I had this like that big cape fringe, and at like school and group time all we would do was take selfies, and they're all terrible, and I deleted them all off Facebook because I didn't want them on there. And now it's times like this where I regret that so much, because if I had them, life would be great right now. Photo was when there's this, in my city, people went through this big phase of getting those animal hats that had like full pom-poms and stuff, and I was obsessed with pandas, as every child my age was, and I thought it was the coolest thing, and I looked so cute. And I had this whack fringe that was like full on side, jagged, and then just, I don't know, and the bottom of my hair was bleached, like I had the bottom layer bleached, and in this photo it looks green, which is like not nice green. But the tongue though, and the holding of the fringe, that's, I was so emo. I honestly did not think that I was this emo, but it's pretty bad. This next one is quite similar to the last one, but I wanted to include it because this was kind of the birth of illicit behaviour, and I felt like a lot of you would find that absolutely hilarious. So there was this drink that you could get, you can still get it, and it's called illicit, and on the back it would have like a dictionary definition of illicit, and so it said illicit behaviour and then described what that was, and I was like, man, that's so edgy and so hip. I wish I was like that. And I had only just recently joined Tumblr at that time, so I was like, why don't I make my URL illicit behaviour? And then that was like 5 years ago, and it's still the same, and now like 85% of people know me as illicit behaviour instead of Mackenzie, and what did I do? Why did I do this to myself? That is just a really beautiful image to share with you guys. Fun fact, I can't actually drink illicit anymore because it makes me get the worst headaches ever, like full on migraines, and I'm not sure if it's because of the excessive amount of sugar that's in them or what, but it's terrible. I used to have a whole wall just full of illicit cans and all the different flavours. Oh my god. This next photo is definitely when I started really getting into my scene phase that I have never grown out of. Please help me. First of all, we got this American candy store in our country, and I went and bought all of these Sour Patch Kids and cookie dough bites, and I was like, wow, do you know what would be really itchy if I took photos with them? So I did, and this was the outcome. And you can tell that that's when I started growing out that fringe that I had in the last couple of photos into this. And so it was getting there, and that's when I first dyed underneath it and it went ginger. I actually really liked that hair colour though. I tried to actually get that ginger again like through dye and I couldn't. And I was actually really disappointed because I think it doesn't look that terrible, maybe. I love the little strip that I've put down there to make the lighting look edgier. That was definitely good. That's not even my shirt. That's one of my ex-boyfriend's shirt, and I don't know why I'm wearing it because it doesn't look cute. I'm not sure if I'm wearing pants. Around, we've got some more excessive postering. I mean, I'm still pretty bad now, but this was not classy postering. You know, like I think I like to think that I've matured with my postering a little bit more, but this was bad, like really bad. I have a nose ring. I didn't have my nose pierced at all. I'm not sure where that ring came from, but I can assure you that it's not real, and I know that I used to wear it in a lot of photos, and it's not real. It's not real. This next photo, I actually find it so cute. I think my head looks so small. I feel like my fringe looks really good too. And my hair's like the same length it is now, and I remember I hated it so much when it was that length, and I just wanted so badly for it to like grow, and it just wouldn't, and now I like have purposely cut my hair to that length and I love it. So it's weird how things change, but yeah, there's that fancy ginger hair again that I kind of really miss, and the underneath colour making a comeback. CDs on my wall. CDs. This photo, I remember being so proud of this. When I used to go stay at my father's house, I'd have my laptop with me, and I used to do, it would be like in the middle of the night, and I would do full face of makeup, and I'd be like, heck yeah, I'm looking banging, and then I would just take selfies until like 3 o'clock in the morning. That was my life. I remember I was so proud of this photo. I was like, man, I look so edgy, so cute. I made it my Facebook profile picture and it got like 90 likes, and I was like, heck yeah, I am the queen of this. Also, I've been talking for so long about dyeing my hair turquoise, and everyone was like, you're not gonna do it, and then I did it. And it was like after, for so long I kept editing my hair blue, and so no one was surprised when I dyed my hair blue because they already thought it was blue. That's how sad my life was. This next photo, I have a lot of bad feelings about this photo. First of all, I made that shirt, which I'm pretty proud of because it's a pretty cute shirt. Second thing, my hair was not purple or lilac. That's edited. My hair, because of the high school I went to, you weren't allowed coloured hair, so I used to dye it like a box dye, really dark plum, or I think there's a photo in here where it's red, and so I used to dye that in the 2-week breaks we got in between terms, and then it would fade out by the time I went back to school to like a really gross mess, and then that was my life for like another 10 weeks until the holidays came back around and I could re-dye it. But because it was so faded, I could pretend that it was any colour I wanted, and this photo got a lot more notes on Tumblr than I wish it had. So this photo I had to include because this photo is like the photo I'm most well known for. I think it's on, like, I find it on numerous scene girl pages or like emo kid pages. and it kind of freaks me out a little bit. It has like thousands and thousands of notes on Tumblr, and there's like one thing about it where like you can see, because of the way my bangs were, they're covering one of my eyes, and like to me it's so obvious that there's like a strip of hair covering my eyes. But I've had hundreds and hundreds of people be like, oh my god, your eyes are different colours, and I'm like, no, they're really not, that's just my hair. Please kill me. It's 2016 and this photo is still going around, and I'm like 14 or 15. I think I'm 15 in this photo. 15, 16. Oh, I don't know. 15, 16. Okay, but that's still, I'm almost 19 now. And it won't stop. I just gotten my second nostril done, and you can see the blood crisped around it, which is nasty. But I mean, my wings don't look too bad. I was only starting to do wings, but they look pretty. I wanted to include this photo so bad because it's one of the ones that I like am actually quite embarrassed about. Like, I'm embarrassed about the other ones, but like this was one of just the purest ones I could find that just looks like one of those old family photos that you just want to hide forever. I mean, considering I'm with an elephant, I don't look too excited to be there. Put on the old cheeky West, which is my natural go-to when I panic and someone tries to take a photo. I believe those glasses were SpongeBob glasses too, like they were black at the front and then the sides were like bright yellow and had like a picture of SpongeBob, and they're like, SpongeBob, and I was like, oh. My fringe is also a freaking mess. The shirt that I'm wearing, I still have it. I eventually tie-dyed it, but it had a sloth on it. And it said live slow, and I got it from a store called JJ's, and when I first got it I was like, shit damn, I am the coolest kid in New Zealand right now. And I wore it like every single day for like months and months until I decided that I hated it because it went like a weird brown colour after I kept washing it so much. Because I have always done this weird thing where like everything needs to match my hair. I used to paint my nails like blue and purple green to match my hair. And for Christmas one year my mum gave me this like stamping kit for your nails, and my sister brought me like this really nice sparkly blue nail polish, and so I paint my nails the sparkly blue, and then she had a stamp that had like checkers, and so I would put little black checks on my fingers and I felt like a Vans shoe, and I loved it, and I thought it was really edgy. So those are the worst photos that I could find for you guys. I'm hoping that eventually I will be able to dig up some worse ones that will actually scar you off for life and hopefully will make you laugh a whole lot. Even though they weren't too bad, I hope you still enjoyed watching this video and that maybe it made you feel a little bit happy that your life is not embarrassing as mine. If you enjoyed watching this, make sure you like, comment and subscribe so you can be notified when I post more videos. I will link all my social medias down below so you can check those out if you want. I love you guys, and remember to stay happy, stay hydrated and stay kind.